Hello, YouTubers in the ATV world. And the flood we had, a little bit of flash flooding we had. I'm down here in the back end of this, down here in Fort O, where all the water run over to. And where I'm at, I'm in the creek right here. The water was about another probably 3 foot, 2 to 3 foot above my head, maybe, right at this level. And that's not bad. That's not having a week long some hard rains. That was just that flash flooding. But anyway, I mean, a lot of new stuff's changed the trails. But I'm gonna take y'all for a ride around through here. I haven't done it. I had a couple of videos with me and my boys years ago riding down here. But I'm gonna take you for a ride around through here, and I was just gonna hit back with everybody on the 570 trail. Yeah, it's been doing good, you know, and you'll see why these are built for more of this type. I like this out here, and the way I have my ups and downs about having the solid skid plates, but I love it. And I only have one reason for that, and it's related to the transmission, but the drive shaft. So yeah, that's the only complaint I have with this, being to have the welded skid plates, the steel skid plates, and where it's at in comparison under there to that drive shaft. So it's very close. I might have showed this in a video, first video I did on this, but that's something you want to be mindful of when you're riding this type of terrain. So without keeping you up, I'm gonna turn this a little music up, a little riding music, and you can see this little area down here. Like I said, keep in mind, up off this bank here, it was probably up in places. There's places through here that it was up over the four-wheeler. And right here, it would have been right up to the seat on the four-wheeler, even where I'm at in the creek. I'm coming out right here. So anyway, and I'm gonna bring you all the way back around to here. So I hope y'all enjoy this, and the 570 Trail 2025, it's doing good, doing real good. Does a lot better since it changed them tires. Them tires are just more for that open hard pack, and just, you know, and rock, not for this. You know, when my needs around my house. So, but anyway, I'm going to take you for a ride. So we're 2.5 minutes in. Let's get on with it. Just fixing the camera. Yeah, I think I'm gonna upgrade. I just wanted to try something with my phone, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get me a GoPro and put on here. Since I lost my other one, I'm gonna get another one. So anyway, hope the video ain't too bad, and let's go ride. Show you where it all flooded around here. I mean, everywhere I went, even up here on these trails, water was in most spots. Water, I know how the house been when the water gets up down here. I was stuck back here and had to wait. And but water can get all the way up top of these tires, and in certain places all the way up to the seat, just up here on the main trail. So anyway, let's go for a ride. I will say right here is one of the highest places because it goes uphill right here. You'd have been out of the water up here. I've seen it come almost up. Y'all seen the sides here, and the creek's over here to the right of me. And I've seen it come about 8 foot off the side here before. So. I've been where it's been above the bank, like I said, and it's got real high. It got high the other day. So anyway, this is the backside of Fort O. It's all flood zone down in here. This is where all the water runs to. Everybody, that right there is a total, I probably should look before I turn it off, but just to go from here where we started at, that's 1.1 miles. Now, from my house to come around through here would be 1.8 miles, and then if we went through the small swamp around through there, which we haven't, and so it's a little over 2 miles. I think it's like 2.3 miles altogether. So yeah, but we used to be able to ride this whole creek. You know, it never got any like that right there. That's probably about 3/4 way up the wheel right there, if that. So it's still a little bit on the high side, but another day or two, it'll be right down to normal. And on up through here used to be similar. You had a little pocket, but you know, you could ride this whole creek bed and everything. And I used to try to keep it cut out, me and another guy, and don't do it no more. So, yeah. But there you go. Little road, little trail, riding right there for the 570 Polaris Sportsman. And 570 trail 2025. Now, like I said, I think it's doing really good. Oh, wow, I just lost the cap. I had them all on there before we left. I lost the cap. I'll go back and I'll find that cap. I think I know right where it's at too. It must have been that little tree limb when I turned in the woods. I bumped it. Yep. That looks awful without that. I think I'm gonna order a couple of them extras. But yeah, it come off the other day too. I think there might have been a broke cap, little hubcap for it. But anyway, we'll find it. No big deal. I'll get another one. Yep, does good. Does real good. Don't have to worry about water. Getting in the outlet part of it. Since you know, I changed that out and run that vent up there to the seat where it should be. I like the way they done the old ones. They should have kept it like that. Everything else is run up there high, right in that corner actually. Everything's run up to here, here, and here. So I like that. Them 3 points. There, and there, you know. And I know I'm not getting water up that high. You know, I just keep everything good and clean still. Try to keep everything cleaned off. Always keep an eye on my electrical. You know, that's a once a year thing, period. But I don't normally ride down through the creek a lot like this, you know. And I was just going to show you some that we do riding and down in here. Like I said, this is where it flooded down here in Fort O. This is where all the water run to from over at them apartments. So, anyway, thanks for looking.